Upfront Survivors are child sexual abuse survivor artists and activists who, with frontline sexual violence services and researchers, are aiming to lead change by increasing visibility and building community.
The reason it's important to bring survivors of child sexual abuse together is because so many survivors, despite the devastating statistics that say there's an average of 1 in 6 adults in the UK are survivors of child sexual abuse, most survivors have never knowingly met another survivor. And in addition to that, if they have met other survivors, quite often it's been in therapy spaces or in peer support groups, which isn't the same as having a cultural community where you can come together and hang out and be, with knowing that context and that support for each other and what we need to feel safe around each other, but without having to unpack things like you would in a therapy space. This week we have been doing a pop-up cultural space, which is all about our community having spaces to come together, to hang out, to have a cultural and creative space to spread out in for a week, and just to see how that feels, because that hasn't existed yet for the child sexual abuse survivor community. That's the thing that I notice most in this space, is a sort of breathing out and spreading out of the wholeness of ourselves. And actually that's both beautiful and quite uncomfortable, because we know that leaving this space we might not have that feeling again for a while. So it is both incredibly powerful and beautiful and brilliant, and also quite scary, and it can be all those things at once. And I think that really reflects what it feels to be like a survivor.
The organisers plan to run further events in Leeds, and also hope that this week will inspire and support other survivors of sexual violence to run their own events.